Okay, so this is our podcast,
Episode 1.
episode one. I'm
Precious
really
cargo.
excited about it. We decided to start this because we wanted to talk shit.
I mean, I'm not going to talk that much shit, but I'm just here to listen to the shit that you're going to talk and tell you if it makes sense or you're full of shit too.
I'm full of shit and I want to talk shit.
That's fair. Did we introduce ourselves yet?
We did not. So I'm Precious Bullard.
I'm not Precious Bullard. Shraven Mullaney. I know you're not going to know how to say that. That's perfectly okay. Remember the show That's So Raven back in the day?
I love that so Raven.
Well, that's so Shraven.
We'll have to trademark that later.
Who says it's not already done?
Oh, okay. Honestly, I'm not mad at that.
It's kind of the way I do it. It's the best way to intro myself. It's easy. Everyone's like, how do you say that? And I'm like, 90s, 2000s, Raven Simone.
Yeah. Hey, Shraven.
What's up?
So I was thinking earlier today about how we met, and
How did we meet?
I have no idea.
That's a good question. I mean, for those who obviously have no idea who the hell we are and what we're doing and how we know each other, fun fact, we don't even know. I know that we knew mutual people.
Yeah.
And we crossed paths multiple times. But formally, I have no idea how. Do you have any idea how?
Honestly, so I was talking to my mom earlier about this, and I think the first time I met you was at your house when you had like that brown couch.
At my house when I had a brown couch?
Yeah, did you not have a brown couch?
First of all, how would your mom know
No.
I had a brown couch? Second of all, I don't recall you ever being at my parents' house.
No, not at your parents' house. It was at your house off of the strip.
Oh.
Did you not have a brown couch there?
Yes, we had a brown sectional. We had a great set. No, we met before that.
No, did we?
Had to have. I went to your college a few times.
I don't think we ever met there.
Really?
I don't think I ever
they were
saw you
mutual?
at a party there. No.
Well, I don't think you went to the same house I went to at your college.
Wait, were you at the yellow house?
All the time.
No, I was at the yellow house.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
okay, but probably not.
Probably not, which is totally fair.
Everyone was at the yellow house.
They were. I feel like at that university of sorts, that was really the only place to go. I don't know where the hell else you're supposed to go. And
There's nowhere else to go there.
we can go to that Taco Bell. The Taco Bell had some good times.
You know, it's not a dry campus anymore.
I didn't.
Isn't that wild?
I didn't realize liberal arts colleges had a choice.
Oh, they're not anymore.
What in the world?
Yeah,
Oh, is that
they're public.
From college to university?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a weird switch.
Yeah. Well.
Those are your donation dollars, tuition money going to good use right there.
It's a good school.
But really, we met like in 2011, 12.
Okay, but we both entered college in 2009, and I feel like we knew like of each other before then.
I mean, we always tangentially knew of each other, which is why like us meeting was probably that late, kind of baffling with the amount of mutual friends that we had too.
Yeah.
But like in Knoxville.
All of my best friends are like your best friends. Like you went to high school with and everything. It's so wild.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we also didn't go to high school together.
No, we did not.
But one county apart, and the lack of diversity where we're from, we kind of stuck out like sore thumbs.
Valid point. I think I was one of like 4 black people in my graduating class.
I was one of 3.5 Indian people in my entire high school.
Yeah.
And I was not the half.
Wow.
East Tennessee, baby.
East Tennessee, baby. Speaking of, go Vols.
GBO, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Sweet 16.
I'm so excited about it.
I'm wearing my Vols hockey jersey right now, and it's basketball season. It's really comfortable.
I didn't know they had a hockey team.
We got a club hockey team. We're actually really good.
They're good at everything. It's an everything school.
I wish our women's basketball team was still better.
You wish what?
Our women's basketball team was better.
You know what? Honestly, though, I think we just need a new coach. Like, especially after watching that.
Kelly.
You do?
Yeah.
I just feel like after watching that South Carolina game, like there was no actual reason for whatever play calling happened during that moment.
That's totally fair. I watched the NC State game. We came back from 20 points down to cut it to 5 in the fourth quarter, and I was like, she might do it. She didn't do it, but we kind of got shafted on that. But yeah, you know. I'll tell you this. You know what I'm doing? I'm 10. I'm giving Kim Mulkey down at LSU a call, and I'm saying, what is your price? I'm saying, how much money do you want to come coach the Lady Vols? She's got the same scowl as Pat. She scares the shit out of me as much as Pat did.
Her outfits are good.
She just dressed well. She's got Karen hair, but I can get over that.
Okay, but first we need to see what's going on with this Washington Post article.
I think it'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I just want to know where she was on January 6th.
I actually don't want to know. I just want to win basketball games at the University of Tennessee Lady Vols.
That's fair.
It's not like Dawn Staley's going to leave USC anytime soon, so.
Do you really think, though, that she would come to Tennessee?
I think we gave her enough money. Who wouldn't? We got probably the number 2 historical program in all women's basketball.
Who's first? UConn?
UConn probably.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because post-Pat, they still kept winning.
Yeah.
Paigey Buckets is killing it.
I honestly don't watch enough women's basketball.
I only watch the Lady Vols, but Paigey Buckets and Caitlin Clark are studs.
Goated.
Goated. That's basketball, women's basketball talk for you. It's more about women's basketball than you're going to hear in the next year from most people.
Yeah, honestly.
These 2 random fucking people you're listening to right now.
That's
Wait,
what
did
happens.
we establish we can curse on here?
No, we can say whatever we want.
Oh, thank fucking goodness.
We can say everything that we want.
Everything.
Nothing is off limits.
Don't tell me with a good time.
Okay, so first off, I'm just really happy that Kentucky lost going into March Madness. That makes me happy. I'm happy that Auburn lost going into March Madness Sweet 16, I should say.
Miss Bruce sometimes. I like Bruce.
I love Bruce.
I have no issue with Bruce.
I really like Bruce.
Sounds a little sussy, but
you know
like
what?
Bruce.
Steven's actually really nice.
Really?
Yeah.
I got friends that hate his guts. I don't know why.
You what?
I got friends that hate his guts.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Oh.
Interesting. He's just a little Stephen Pearl. But yeah, I look at our program, and Rick's a great coach. But I think about the times when we had Bruce, and I'm like, we'd have a national title if we never had to have fired Bruce. But
over things that kids get paid for now.
You mean he had a cookout? I don't think it was about the cookout. It was more the fact that he lied about it twice. And such is life. Aaron Kraft stunk anyway. I'm just kidding. Aaron Kraft is really good at Ohio State. But
is that what this is over?
Over Aaron Kraft, yeah.
Okay.
His dad pretty much ratted. Snitches get stitches.
Yeah, okay.
That's fair. But yeah, no, we got, I don't know, Creighton's a weird matchup for us. They've got really good white guys, and we got a really good white guy, so it's going to be a fun little basketball game of shooters.
I saw a tweet today that said that they thought that Creighton was in Chicago, and I have no idea where Creighton is.
I used to live right near Creighton's campus.
Where is it at? Nebraska?
Omaha.
That is so random.
I used to live 2 blocks from Creighton's campus. I've been out on their campus multiple times.
Is it a big school?
It's a decent-sized school. It's a big Catholic school. It's undergrad, I don't think it's the biggest, but its grad programs are quite large.
Interesting.
They've got pretty much everything. Good dental school up that way. Decent law school. Really expensive school. But nice campus.
Yeah, okay. Super random.
It is in Omaha, Nebraska.
Well, they're always good at basketball, so it makes absolutely no sense.
I don't know. You got a good coach. I like their coach.
Yeah.
Doug. They're not Doug. Doug's the son. I for the life of me can't remember the coach's name, but it's a McDermott. Greg McDermott. Shouts to Greg.
Greg, I hope you lose.
Greg,
Sorry.
I hope you lose too. But it'll be a good game. Friday night.
We'll see if I can.
9:10
So late.
Central tip-off is so silly.
I'll be in Knoxville, so it's going to be 10 o'clock. Like, I don't know how I'm going to stay awake.
I don't think you will.
I'm definitely struggling right now.
It's, what time is it right now?
8:57.
8:57 on a school night. We're doing episode 1. We must be really committed to this.
I drank 2 Diet Cokes today for this.
I did not do that. I worked and played pickleball.
Are you good at pickleball?
I've played 10 times. I think if I keep playing at this pace, I'll probably be pretty good by about 2 months from now. Once July hits, sign me up. I'll beat everyone at the pickle.
At the pickle.
At the pickle.
What kind of outfits do you wear to pickleball?
I mean, I literally wore gym shorts and like a long sleeve shirt, but my buddy who I played with, he always wears his like frat tanks, a headband, shorts as short as what I wear pretty much. Nothing for the folks. I don't wear anything less than like 5.5 inches. So imagine just like your typical frat
Stop.
guy, 4 inch inseams, but he's wearing gym shorts. His like ball sack's kind of hanging out when you're playing pickleball, and then a headband, and it is exactly what you imagine. And I'm pretty sure when the first time I played with him, he wore like little wristbands too.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
He looks like the Jackie Moon of pickleball.
I don't know who Jackie Moon is,
You
but
ever
that's
seen the movie
hilarious.
Semi-Pro?
No.
Oh.
I don't watch television. Like, I really, like,
You watched movies 10, 15 years ago, I'm assuming.
maybe. I watched Mean Girls.
Oh, it's a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
The new one is not good.
I have no desire to watch it.
I tried to watch it, and like 30 minutes in, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
I saw the play. It was ass.
Oh, it's probably similar to the play.
That's fair.
Yeah, it was awful. The girl, I don't know, the blonde girl who's like the star or whatever, like, she's gorgeous. Not
Regina?
Yeah, not
Rachel
Regina.
McAdams?
Yeah, not her. The new Regina.
Oh.
She's so cute.
That's cool.
Obsessed with her.
If it's not Sydney Sweeney, I don't really care.
No, oh my god. I want to know where she was on January 6th,
Sydney
too.
Sweeney?
That's another one.
I don't think Sydney Sweeney gives a shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully she was with Glenn Powell shooting the movie. I don't know, her and Glenn Powell, hot couple, even though they're not together.
Who?
Sweens and Glenn Powell. He played the third lead in Top Gun 2 by Miles Teller and Tom Cruise. Super hot dude.
No clue.
Super hot dude.
I don't know any of these people. You guys,
Except
honestly,
Sydney Sweeney.
my pop culture is so bad. Like, I really do not pay attention to, like, celebrities.
I'm a dude in his 30s. Of course I know who Sydney Sweeney is.
No, she's cute. I just know her from Sephora.
Sephora?
Euphoria. Euphoria.
I was like, did y'all meet at like the Sephora here in town?
We met
casually?
downtown Nashville at Sephora. We were trying on lipsticks. We met in the...
You guys use the same shade?
Yeah, we do. We met in the Fenty aisle. Honestly, though, like, you never know downtown who you're going to meet.
Yeah, honestly, especially downtown like Nashville.
Yeah.
Like,
Everyone lives here.
literally meet anybody.
Yeah, everyone lives here. It's so wild. It's basically like a little mini LA now.
Oh, don't insult us like that.
You don't think so?
Yeah, it probably is actually. I think it's definitely a lot more casual, but yeah, I think the idea of it with everybody moving here from California and New York, everybody from every season of Bachelor, Bachelorette, Farmer Wants a Wife, Marriage and Mortgage all living here, like it's kind of crazy.
Marriage or Mortgage all live in here. We all live here. Yes.
See, there you go.
Yes.
So
I was on Marriage or Mortgage. It is on Netflix. I chose Marriage. And less than 2 years.
How'd that work out?
Well, less than 2 years later, I got divorced. But to be fair, we were together for 14 years. So it wasn't something like... What was the eye roll? What was the eye roll?
Nothing. I was just sitting here.
Oh,
I was just
okay.
gonna ask if you guys keep the ranch fountain.
I did not get to keep the ranch fountain.
That's bullshit.
You guys can go... It was like $600 to rent for the day.
Exactly.
That's insane. And it didn't work.
Oh, that's annoying.
It didn't work. It, like... They literally had to pour the ranch into it just for, like, the video part of it. Like, the actual ranch fountain for our wedding did not work. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I mean, ranch is pretty viscous and thick. I don't know. It's a lot harder than, like, a fondue fountain.
But it worked whenever we did our tasting. Like, and we, like,
fair.
did the tasting and filmed that so much longer.
They
And it was,
sabotaged
like...
you.
What?
They sabotaged you.
No, I think they did it on purpose. And it was like during COVID, and they like gave us so much pushback too. They were like, "You can't have open food. We only had 24 guests. We were all like, what else do you want me to do? I cut my guest list."
Was it also? I guess you probably don't watch Love Is Blind either, but I was curious to know if y'all's wedding was bigger or smaller than those, because those feel like they had 12 people at them.
I feel like Love Is Blind. I watched the first 2 seasons of Love Is Blind. And I feel like Love Is Blind, they actually have like 50 or so guests. Like ours, literally, we had 2 tables.
Yeah.
Like it was pretty much my family and like his parents.
Yeah, that's fair. And, like,
It was so sad.
3 other people.
Yeah, no, it was so sad. And like my best friends were there. Well, 2 of my best friends, one had COVID. And his best friend couldn't come either. He had COVID, so he was stuck in LA.
Yeah, so that's problematic. As you can see, that was definitely a sign of things to come. After the ranch fountain didn't work.
Oh, you know what's something funny too? When we were leaving, I actually left him at the venue.
Why?
He was was taking too long, and I was ready to go take a nap. I was so
I'm sure
tired.
a nap is exactly what you were getting ready to do.
I did.
That's fair.
I really did.
That's actually what I've heard for the most part is people on their wedding nights think like
Dude,
sex is overrated. Everyone's like, no, we're just fucking tired.
weddings are exhausting, and I didn't even have that many guests, but we were filming it, and like in addition to doing it,
Yeah.
it was just so much, and it was rainy. And I honestly,
Oh, well, there you go. That's the bad luck right there.
no, rain's good for wedding
I
days.
thought rain was bad luck.
No,
As you
it's
guys can tell, I am definitely not married. Never been married. Don't know if I'll ever get married.
you'll get
However,
married.
TBD. We'll see.
What do you mean TBD? You don't want to?
I don't like splitting my shit. I
How are
like
your
sharing.
how are your Hinge dates going?
Hinge is good. Hinge is always good.
Do you like Hinge better than Bumble?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'm very charming to like say a first
You're
line
very
for.
charming.
I would rather be able to say a first line and just have a girl be like, "Hey," and I'm just like, "What's up?" I'm like, give me something more clever than "Hey." Like I have very robust dating profiles.
Oh wait, Bumble, the girls still have to message first, right?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
It is weird.
That's so
Conceptually, I
weird.
actually don't think it's the worst thing in the world because men are fucking weird too. So I'm like,
Yeah.
if a girl thinks the guy's creepy, like, he doesn't have to answer her, or like she doesn't have to message him. But at the same time, like, why are you matching with a
Why
dude
would
that's
you
super
match?
creepy?
I'll tell you though, like I joined Tinder and Bumble so I could get more people on my OnlyFans.
OnlyFans gal.
I'm an
How'd that go?
OnlyFans gal. Um, you know, we're struggling.
Why are you struggling? Why are you promoting better?
You know what? I tried to promote it, and so I was like using dating apps to promote it. And
Isn't that illegal?
yeah, you're not
I was
supposed to do
gonna
it.
say.
You're not supposed to
Where
do
should you
it.
get banned for that?
I got banned on. Well, they tried to ban me on Tinder like 3 different times, and so I took it out of my
like,
bio.
I'm not fucking leaving.
I took it off of my bio.
Insert that Leo meme right there where he says he's not leaving from Wolf of Wall Street.
But then they sent me a message and they were like, "We miss you. Come back." And I'm just like, dude, like every time I try and come on there, you're like, "You're going against our community rules. You can't do that." Are you pulling up my OnlyFans right
No,
now?
why would
Oh.
I do that?
I don't know.
I'm here to avidly support your career choices of choosing.
Everyone go subscribe to my OnlyFans. It's really good. Actually,
go subscribe to our OnlyFans.
content is top tier. It's kind of expensive, but
I mean,
I would pay for it. Like if I weren't me, I would pay for it.
You should pay for it yourself.
I don't think it'll
income.
let
It's
me.
a tax write-off if you pay it for yourself. It's a business
Will it let me?
expense.
You think I can like create my like a fake one and just to like show up more?
Well, what you should actually do is just have your OnlyFans under an LLC and then just subscribe as you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what everyone does. All these OnlyFans girls, they're actually very smart business people. What they do is, and I could be very wrong about this, but I think the topic's very intriguing. They basically just are sole proprietors and have LLCs that they have their OnlyFans in. That way, all the money goes into the business, and instead of them individually, that way, if for some reason they get sued or whatever, the business gets sued and they don't. And then anything that they do for themselves or for their bodies, depending on what they're promoting, is a tax write-off. So if your body is your business, manis, patties, facials, dermaplating, all that fun fucking stuff is tax write-off. This is also not business or legal advice. This is solely me
An
in
opinion.
my dumb brain just doing a service to people by telling them what I have read before on sources that may or may not be reliable, but it's a thought. I know enough to say that
Yeah.
what could and couldn't be a business expense, but don't take this as gospel, please.
Well, you know what? I'm going
If you're
to
gonna sue someone, sue Precious.
Don't. Whoa. No way, Jose.
Please.
No way, Jose. Are we going to do that?
She's got Precious Cargo LLC.
But what you can do is go subscribe to my OnlyFans. Link in bio. Link in every bio. You can literally just type my name in Google. It pops up.
Not mine.
You can't Google your name?
No, you can Google my name, but your OnlyFans doesn't pop up if you Google my name.
What pops up if you Google your name? I do it all the time.
You Google me?
Not you. I Google me all the time.
That's fucking weird. Good question. I think definitely the college stuff pops up.
What college stuff? I want to see.
Like that I graduated. My Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter pop up.
Your LinkedIn is first.
I definitely think
Wordle.
Oh yeah, because I'm a Wordle fiend.
Oh, these are cute pictures.
I definitely think my 2020 COVID podcast project pops up because it was on Apple Podcasts for 6 months.
Wait, were you in Bloomberg?
I was in Bloomberg Business.
Seriously?
Read the fucking article. It's
What
behind
the
a paywall.
heck?
You seem so surprised by that.
I am. What is this about?
Um,
Oh, I have to subscribe. Okay, never mind.
I got interviewed by
Nope.
Bloomberg Business back in 2020. All I did was tweet about how many fucking weddings I have to go to in a year. And one of the writers was like, hey, we want to interview you for this. So they had a photographer. They did a phone interview for about 30 minutes. Had a photographer meet me in Centennial Park, snap some pictures. And then I got published about a year later. And then, yeah, it was interesting.
That's so cool. I'm Googling myself now.
It was fun. I had never been on a publication like that before, and it was a grand old time.
Yeah, that's big.
It's not a big deal. I literally talked about how fucking expensive weddings are. You know what the worst part about... Actually, I'll take that back. You know what, like, the best part about it was?
What?
They interviewed, like, 3 other people, and we all basically said the same thing, that, like, having to go... I think in 2021, I went to 9 or 10 weddings of sorts.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like adding up the costs in my head, like as I'm doing the interview, and I'm interviewing with the gal, and I just go, "Holy shit! Like, that's really expensive." And that's what they fucking quoted me on in the article. Is they literally quoted the part where I said, "Holy shit, that's really expensive," and like 2 other things, and I'm like, honestly, it's the most on brand thing they could have quoted me for. Like everything else is like the same stuff everybody says. And the girl on the phone was like, no, this is actually hilarious that we got a reaction in the moment. And I was like, yeah, I have never, like, added this up. I don't really budget. I just live off
vibes,
colors and vibes and hope for the best.
Live off vibes.
Yeah. And so when I was adding it up in my head and I was in, like, the 8 to 11,000 range, I was like, fuck
oh my
me.
gosh, seriously?
Yeah, traveling is
well,
expensive.
Yeah, and you were going to, like, a lot of out-of-the-country weddings, too.
I went to, like, fucking Turkey for a week for a wedding, and then last year I literally went to Connecticut and California, like, 2 different times, and I'm going all over the place.
I just want you all to know that Shraven's been to a million weddings and has never asked me to be his wedding date. I'm just going to throw that in there.
I don't usually get a +1.
What do you mean you don't get a +1? Everyone should get a +1.
I never get +1s.
Why?
Because I'm perpetually single. So they're like, why would we waste the plane on this man to bring some rand hoe?
Some random hoe.
Yeah, some rand hoe. I don't blame them. Like, why are they paying $60 for this chick they'll never see again that's going to be in pictures?
It's honestly more than $60 because
Well,
you have to pay for, like, the chair, and then you have to pay for the plate, and you have to pay for the charger, and you have to pay for the food, and you have to pay for the drinks. It literally, I think whenever we did it, it ended up being like $120 per person.
My point exactly. I would more than happily do that.
It's ridiculous.
I do not want to do anybody a disservice. I'll never ask anyone for a +1 either. Like, I understand what goes into weddings. Even though I've never had one, but I have siblings, and I know what the fuck goes into them. So I'm like, I will very much not disrespect you here. I'm very happy to go stag. I'm still a great time. I spend half the time at the bar and half the time on the dance floor, so it's kind of my vibe.
Yeah. So I just Googled myself.
How'd that go?
Dude, okay, first of all, I have an IMDb. Why?
Because you were on a fucking TV show?
Oh, well, I have an IMDb. And then it says people also search for Precious Styles Bullard divorce. How rude. Like, you guys had no faith in me. I mean...
Well, I think after the fact...
We got divorced.
You did publicly announce it, pretty much.
I did. But still,
and
like...
I'm pretty sure it was in, like, one of these tabloids.
Was it?
I think so.
Oh, shit.
Maybe you should Google that.
Oh,
Precious
shit.
Styles Bullard tabloid divorce, Netflix, Ranch Fountain.
Honestly, my biggest goal for the end of the year is to be in TMZ. I don't care what it's for at this point.
Interesting.
Is that weird? Is that a weird goal?
Well, just tweet something about P. Diddy at this point, and you might get there.
No, but I don't want it to be about someone else. Like, I want it to be about, like, I want it to be about me. Also, fuck P. Diddy, because what the fuck is actually going on?
Shit.
That's crazy.
He fled, I think.
And left his kids. He left his kids at home to get arrested.
They were detained.
That's so crazy to me.
Yeah, he's in it, man.
Dude, like, throw him under the jail.
He's about to be fucked.
Throw him.
I mean, there's no extradition, apparently. Allegedly, well, there was a rumor that he was flying out of California to somewhere else at Van Nuys, but he wasn't on that jet because they caught him outside of one of the private airports in Miami. And they were like, he's just pacing. Like,
yeah.
And somebody zoomed in and, like, they're like,
is he crying?
And it's like, Well, yeah, I'd be sobbing too if I'm like, I'm guilty, I'm screwed. Maybe they'll find out I fucked Usher and Meek Mill. I don't know.
Don't do Usher like that. Oh, okay. We're gonna do.
Usher's like, gotta let
We're
it
gonna
burn. What do you think Usher got his like herpes from?
stop.
Allegedly.
Are you serious? Is it from P Diddy?
I know, I was fucking around.
Oh.
But I think the herpes thing was in the last like 5 years.
You know what's you said what?
I think the herpes thing's from the last like 5 to 7 years.
I thought he had herpes from like
Did he?
forever ago.
Not did he, but like did he?
Diddy has herpes. You heard it here first.
Probably.
Okay, honestly,
That's how you get on TMZ right there. You get bullshit rumor about Diddy having a hurt.
Don't quote us. Please don't sue me. Thank you. I was just kidding. It was a joke. LOL. Speaking of Usher, the Super Bowl was like top tier performance I've ever seen. And do you know that I turned down going to the Super Bowl? Did I tell you that?
You did.
I did.
You did. It's probably for the best.
Honestly, I would have been really disappointed if I went for other reasons, but like...
Probably. But the Usher performance would have been fine.
But the Usher performance would have been really sick.
The game was good.
Yeah, the game was fine. It was a very,
that,
like... You what?
Not that you care about that much.
I do. I love football.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm a football girl.
Football groupie?
No, not a football groupie.
Are you sure?
I'm positive I'm not a football
Are you sure
groupie.
You don't want the actual name for that?
My ex-husband played football, so I don't think it's
I think
considered
most people know that, so
a
I don't think
groupie.
we're talking out of turn here by disclosing that. I feel like if anybody who listens to this that knows, he definitely puts that together.
What, that Alex played football?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's huge.
Large fella, that Alex.
Shout out to Alex, bless his heart. That's all we can do at this point. I did want to ask you your thoughts about the Riley situation that happened in Nashville.
Man.
Isn't that really sad?
That's so sad.
Like, it almost like... Did you watch the video of him, like, stumbling and stuff?
Yeah, I love this place as much as the next person, but Broadway's out of fucking control.
There's something going on.
There have been rumors of people getting drugged, people are overdosing on fentanyl, like fentanyl is cocaine, like security is out of control at a lot of places here. They get these power trips, and it's like, just take fucking care of your people. Like, you can throw them out of the bar, that's fine, but like,
I feel
if
like
you are these people's friends, like, how are you just letting them wander off like that?
I kind of feel like, not just saying about like the Riley situation, but I feel like a lot of like the Southern hospitality is like gone, especially because we have so many tourists come downtown that you just stop seeing people as people.
I don't even think that. I just think whatever time this happened in the middle of the night on Broadway, like, what are you supposed to do? You just assume it's another drunk person. It's hard to assume that they're gonna
make it home,
accidentally fall in the Cumberland and wash up on shore 2 weeks later. But then there's like conspiracies about what it actually was. Like, there was a video that came out. They're like, we see 2 people carrying him. Is that him? And his parents denied it, but like, also one of the inherent issues with social media is that it just puts so much shit out there. It's like, what's true and what's not.
Yeah.
But super sad. Like, I think definitely, and it's not just him. I mean, there was a girl who got missing from Jason Aldean's like 3 days later.
Are you serious? Did they find her?
They found her pretty quickly.
Oh, wow.
But
was she alive?
Yeah, she was fine. She was fine. But like, this has just become like such a problem. They need to like figure it out. Whether hell, there are people. There's one of my favorite memes that has come out is there's a girl here on a bachelorette party, which doesn't really narrow it down because that's what everyone's here for.
Literally. They
literally have an air tag on her. And it's like, is that the extent that people have to go to and people get too fucked up like on Broadway nowadays? Like, do you need to air tag them?
I feel like I should have been air tagged or put on like a backpack leash when I was in college. So I get it.
I mean, that's fair, but I like, get that. Now you're a grown adult. Like, you would think that, well, now granted, like, these people on Broadway aren't like all grown adults, but like, yeah, it's just, it's very, especially girls' bachelorette parties, like, it's great. It's a smart thing, man. Like, track your friends when you're out like that. Like, we travel all the time. We'll go to the beach, we go to music festivals, and like, we share each other's locations. Like, we're not gonna lose each other like that.
Yeah.
And if someone's lost, we'll go find them.
Yeah.
So it's a tough situation, but they gotta do something about it. I don't know if it's closing the bridges at night or like what, but like, people will find a way.
There needs to be some sort of like gate or something too. Like you shouldn't be able to just walk down to the river. Like, and even where our wedding venue is, you could
Yeah,
literally just walk down to the river.
you
Like,
very much can.
I paid for extra security, even though we only had like a certain amount of people because we had an open bar, and I didn't want anyone to be able to just walk down to the river and jump in.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, but I mean, I guess you got to do something about it. But like, boats dock from down there, so
Yeah,
like, what are you supposed to do at that point?
yeah.
Um, yeah, hold your alcohol and test your drugs.
Test it for real because
Yeah,
that's
that's.
insane.
I think that's what's getting a lot of people
Yeah,
is that they're not testing their. They're doing cocaine and not testing it. And look, I'm not a coke guy. I know people that are coke people, and
yeah. Well,
I
how do you? I don't even know how you would test that. Like, you just do
there
like a little.
you can test. There's test strips.
Oh,
I
oh,
think
okay.
that you test a little, and if it like turns a color, is like laced. If it's not, it's pure. I don't really know that much, but
Yeah. Oh,
that's
that's
what I've
super
read.
sad.
Super sad. Super sad. So hopefully it doesn't happen again anytime.
Yeah. I think that now Nashville will be under like a little bit of like a microscope too.
I mean, we have been for a while. I mean, this place is rowdy.
Yeah.
Like Broadway is a one of a kind.
Yeah. Well, this is why I'm sober. I am officially 7 months sober, and I'm really proud of myself.
I'm 3 days sober.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's not, I'm very proud of myself. I got tempted on Sunday for a little nightcap, and I said, you know what? It's a Sunday night.
Mhm.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it. But we're back at it this weekend. And it's just because I'm a sports fan, and sports fan leads to me consuming one too many beverages.
Yeah.
But don't worry, I have my location on so people can find me.
Especially when you're watching Tennessee play.
Yeah, that'll make me want to jump in the river, to be completely honest.
Stop.
But, sorry,
We're
too
gonna
soon.
win. We're gonna win.
We'll be fine.
We're gonna win. We're putting it into the universe that we're
You're
winning.
manifesting it?
I'm
You're a big
manifesting
manifesting
it.
girl, aren't you?
I'm a huge
What are
manifestation
you
person.
manifesting right now? Besides the Vols
Um,
winning, what are you manifesting for yourself in 2024?
so my goal,
Besides to be on TMZ and the Vols winning on Friday and maybe the national championship
my
in
goal
two
for
sports,
my goal for
three sports.
2024, honestly, is to have multiple streams of income. I don't want to put a specific number out for the public, but I do have one that I'm very close to, so I'm really proud of that.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans, please. Thank you. I would love to quit my job. I do have something else that I'm manifesting, and I'm not gonna say it.
I know what it is, I bet.
You probably do.
I probably do.
You probably do.
I definitely do.
Uh-huh.
Just because I think you've actually told me that you're manifesting it in 2024.
Did I?
Probably.
What was it?
Do you want me to say it on air?
Oh, shoot. Does it have a name?
No.
Oh. What?
It's got a description.
A description. Like me being what? Go ahead and say it. I don't remember.
Oh, you told me you were manifesting a husband in 2024.
Oh yeah, I'm over that.
All right, never mind. She is no longer manifesting a husband.
We can manifest a boyfriend, but
I mean, you gotta get one to get the other. But you were manifesting a husband.
Yeah,
at some
I was.
point. I could probably pull up the text that says that
I've,
too.
honestly, on my vision board, I do have like a wedding for
There you
this
go.
year.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm gonna cut it out. Let me tell you why I'm gonna cut it out too. Because there's a picture of this girl that looks like me, but the guy is bald.
Oh, that's tragic.
No, it's really tragic. And then there were like three bald men that like kept trying to like come at me for a while, and I was like, I can't handle this. We're done with the bald men.
No free ads, but forhims.com.
For him. So
Great.
I think these are just beyond
It's
beyond
Hims
repair.
And Roman and
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
I actually saw one of them today too, which is super annoying, but here we are.
Well, such is life.
Such is life. Such a small little town.
It is for a big city and it's suburbs.
Yeah.
It's a tiny, tiny town.
Very small. Like
So.
I do not leave my little Franklin bubble, and I still like run into people. It's so annoying.
Well, most people don't live in the city. That's the thing. Most
Yeah.
people live out of the city and just go into the city.
I never go to Nashville.
That explains why we're recording here and not there. Well, that, and I think your space is more conducive to it, but
Yeah.
this is probably only the second time I've been down here in the last month.
This is the first time you've ever been to my house.
This is the first time I've ever been to your house.
Interesting. And we've been friends for
Apparently
over 10
longer
years.
than we remember.
Yeah. I love that.
We've been
for us.
actual friends for like 3 years, maybe.
Only
a little bit-
No.
Yeah.
It's been longer than 3 years. Don't you think? Like actual friends since like the pandemic?
Yeah, okay, maybe 4 years.
Okay, I claimed
We were
him.
very tangential friends through mutual friends, who one of which you still speak to, one of which who does not speak to me anymore
Bro,
for other
she does
reasons.
not. I don't know what happened between y'all, but
Literally nothing.
bro,
Literally nothing.
bro.
She chose sides and then in
Mhm.
something that,
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah,
I remember that.
yeah,
That was actually a really wild time.
that was
We all
a
got
really
really
wild
bored during
time.
COVID. I think we were just kind of like creating problems during that time.
I don't create any problems. I am not a problematic person. I
Mm.
am the most chill sitch
You
ever.
know what? Honestly, I don't know any. You're a Libra, and I don't know any Libra that is actually problematic.
Exactly.
You guys are very like, your favorite thing to say is like, that's fair.
That's fair. Or it depends.
You
Either
see
one.
the same, like, both sides to
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. That's kind of the whole point. That's
Yeah.
why it's like, if I'm a very chill sitch, but like, I don't know. If you get on my bad side, it's just, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Especially like, we're at the age nowadays, you age out of friends. So
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
said people and I have aged out of each other, and it's
Yeah.
perfectly fine. I'm not going back to East Tennessee anytime soon. And it doesn't really matter to me.
I'm going back this weekend. I
You are.
literally am going once a week now. Isn't that wild?
That is a lot.
That is a lot of
That
driving.
is a lot. I'll probably only go back during football season.
I can't wait for football season.
Football season's gonna be great.
Oh, that is also something that I'm manifesting. We're just gonna.
There you go. That's why we won a championship in multiple
Yeah.
sports.
No, I'm not manifesting that.
Oh, you're manifesting the other thing.
Uh huh.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't blame you on that one. See,
Mm-hmm.
there's the that's fair right
That's it.
there.
Speaking of, I have. I'm gonna go off of this little like marriage thing. The reason why I don't want to manifest a marriage right now is because I am in my Puma era.
What the fuck does that mean?
So you're not considered a cougar
Oh my
until
god.
until you're 40, and I am in my low 30s, and so I am considered a Puma.
That's fair. I
Hmm.
guess, I don't know. I guess my dating pool nowadays tends to be girls that are older than me.
Oh, you like the okay? So you like the cougars?
I have nothing in common with girls who are 24 anymore.
Oh, good for you. I'm really proud of you.
They're great to like play with, but
Oh,
I don't really want to, like, I don't know. The conversation isn't
the
there.
conversation is horrible. Is that
So
considered Gen
bad.
Z?
Yeah.
Okay, Gen
Very
Zers
Gen Z.
need fucking help.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with them.
I mean, as long as it took us to figure out the audio today, we might have been able to use one, but I don't know if they know how to use GarageBand either, because GarageBand's a very millennial thing.
I don't know if they know how to do very much.
They'd be
Okay,
like, well, you guys just do a TikTok. And it'd be like,
their critical thinking skills are like non-existent.
yeah, they use AI for everything.
Have you literally ever like try to have a serious conversation with a Gen Zer?
Yeah, I went on a date with a couple of them like
How'd that go?
months ago. Not well.
Did they even speak in complete sentences? Like, I don't know if they like logically know how to do it.
She said Riz a lot, and I was really confused.
I have Riz.
I don't even know what Riz means.
Riz is like swag.
Oh, okay,
I
that's cool.
totally have. You can't deny that I have Riz.
I'm sure you do.
I totally do.
Okay,
I'll
I'll take your word for it.
take my word for it. Okay, so there is someone that I have a crush on. He is a Gen Zer, and like the texting is like non-existent, and like it's only like FaceTime and Snapchat. I am so effing sick of people hitting me up on Snap. Okay, you Snapchatted me today, but like
I did, but that's my
that's
concert series.
completely different. It's always like, what are you doing? Okay, but not what are you doing? It's like WID, WIO. Do you know what WIO means? I had to ask. What are you on? What does that mean?
What was it? What?
WIO, what are you on?
What do you? Drugs?
No, I don't under. It means like, what are you doing? But it's WIO.
That's weird.
It's so weird. It's so
If you just
confusing.
answer with one, just like ONE, like I'm on one.
I'm
Fucking I'm on one.
DJ Khaled. No, it
That's
was.
the answer I would give at some point, and I'd be like, oh, you asked me what I was on, and then ask again, just start giving bullshit answers.
Well, and then
WYO, antidepressants.
another antidepressant.
WYO, Adderall.
Xanax.
WYO, Cloud9.
But like literally at one point they were like, I cooked, and I was like, cooked what? I literally replied, cooked what?
The only reason I know what that means is a basketball fan than just as and a football fan. It's like let Russ
Yeah.
cook and James Harden cooks,
Yeah.
and then James Harden eats the rest of the buffet. But like that's the only reason I know what that means.
I
Or
felt
like,
so
or
old.
it's like if I got a buddy that's out and he's like on his game, I'm like, oh, he's cooking right now. Like he's in the stew.
Oh, yeah, I had no fucking idea what
Yeah,
that meant.
it's like, it just basically means like, oh, they're hot right now. Like they're in the zone.
Yeah, well, I was confused. And they were like, "You are
Reasonably.
so old." And I'm just like, "You know what? You knew who I was when you met me."
I
Okay.
mean, there's a meme that came out of like the 20 words that like millennials don't know that Gen Z
Oh shit.
uses.
Oh shit. I've got to hear this.
Let me see if I can find it. We got to talk about something else before I can
So while
find
you're
this.
looking for that, my cousin is 20 and closer in age to this other person. I had my cousin use my phone to text this person, and their response time was so much faster than when I send text messages. Like mine's like an average of like 6 hour response time, and my cousin was getting text back in like 6 minutes, and I'm just like, I think I sound like this man's mom. Like he probably is like, oh, that's mom. I'll get back to her later.
Here we go. What do these Gen Z slang terms mean? 24 popular terms explained. All right, we're gonna go through like 5 of these and see if you know what they
Okay.
mean.
Okay.
All right, you've already said you know Riz. So we're gonna take that out.
Okay, I know Riz.
Chugi.
Who?
Chugi.
Chugi?
Yeah.
Wait, that was a long term, like a long time
Still
ago,
Gen
right?
Z.
They still
It is
say
a
that?
Gen Z term.
What the fuck is a Chugi? Okay, Chugi means whack, right? Like you're basic.
The opposite of trendy.
Yeah, like basic.
Yeah. I don't know. That's basic.
Is that
Basic
basic?
is also on your basic's a whole other thing.
Oh.
I think Chugi's more like what Gen Z people think about us millennials, or Chugi.
Honestly, I don't give a
Out of
fuck
touch.
what Gen Z thinks about me.
All right, here's another one.
Okay.
Bussin'.
Bussin', bussin', bussin' means cool, like good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What would
okay.
you say if
Ding,
something
ding,
was
ding.
really good?
I'm a good puma.
All right. Let's do beige flag.
What? A beige flag? It's not a
Yeah.
red flag. It's not a green. These are easy ones. These are like good for like easy
That's fair.
context
Oh, all
clues.
right. No, all right. Here's one. Moots.
Spell it.
Moots.
Use it in a sentence.
I don't even. It
Moots.
barely makes sense to me, but it means someone on social media and they follow you back.
What the?
Oh, they moots me. Oh, they're my moots. I don't know.
Someone on social media follows you back. I don't follow anyone.
That's a
You know,
weird
I just
one.
started following you.
Yeah, I know. I made you do it.
Yeah.
So this is fucking unnecessary. What about Pookie?
Pookie Bear.
A nickname you call your best friend or someone you really love.
That's so.
Oh, what about Gap?
What?
Yeah.
Like gat.
GYAT.
Yeah, like popping a cap.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
no, that's not
Oh
right.
shit, that's not right.
Short term for GDAM.
Oh, okay. Oh, see, that's not what that means.
That's what this says.
They made that up.
That's what this says.
They're just doing stuff at this
They
point.
might. I mean, again, you already said you knew what Riz meant. So.
I know. I have Riz. I feel like Riz is just like your aura. Like when you have it, and you don't have to explain yourself.
That's fair. I use slaps a lot.
Slaps. Is that still on there?
I'm looking at a different list now.
Oh.
Slaps, hit different.
Is this a millennial list?
Yeah, no, this is still a Gen Z list.
Gen Z list.
I've said snatched before.
Snatched?
Yeah.
What's that?
Describes a beautiful body or face.
Oh, snatched?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Your makeup is snatched, or her body is snatched.
Snatched.
Slay.
Slay
Use that.
all day.
Gassed up. Drip.
Drip, drip.
Oh, here's a good one.
Huh.
What's one of your icks?
My ick.
Yeah, what's an ick?
My ick.
You can have multiple icks. But
I have-
what's one of your icks?
Honestly, everything bothers me.
Okay, well that's a problematic.
Like hearing people eat bothers me. That's a huge ick.
Pretty normal one.
Yeah.
For those who don't know what an ick is, which I'm sure most of you do, an ick is something that someone else does that just makes you want to vomit. You just hate, and you're like, I no longer want to have sex with this person.
Oh, if that's what the ick means, then
That's part of
everyone
it.
gives me the ick.
That's fair.
Like just looking at people give me the ick.
That's totally fair.
I'm a Virgo. I'm extremely critical.
I almost thought she said she was going to say I was a virgin. And I was like, nope, just kidding. She's she said Verg, and I was like, is that where this is going? 'Cause
I
that's
think,
weird.
I think if you have if you're an OnlyFans girl, you're more than likely not a virgin.
What if that's your shtick?
I could say I'm a virgin on OnlyFans. I
There you
probably
go.
would get
Maybe.
a whole bunch.
Honestly,
I
that's
don't
your
think
shtick.
any person on this planet would believe that.
That doesn't matter. You can make them believe it.
Can I? I did just get new lingerie.
People, people have all the weird kinks in the world.
Yeah.
Virgin is probably one of them. I just opened up a new market for you.
You know what? I'm gonna get a ton of subscribers. I'm just gonna like hashtag virgin all over
There
Twitter.
you go.
Not a
Just
single
say
person.
hashtag first time.
Hashtag
virgin.
first time.
Okay, but for real, so what's it like? Okay, besides
Oh,
everything being your ick, what is an ick?
Nope, that was gonna give something away. Okay, so another one of my icks, honestly, I don't really know. What's one of your icks?
I hate dirty shoes.
You hate dirty shoes.
Yeah, for shoes, they're like dirty. If she
Really?
wears like white sneaks and they're fucking disgusting.
Oh, like the Air Forces, like the girls with the black ass
It
Air
doesn't matter
Forces.
what they are. If they are just a completely different color than what they're supposed to be, it's the worst.
I think all of my shoes are probably dirty.
I also think picky eaters are an ick.
Really?
Yeah. If you
What if you
are,
can't? What if you have an allergy and you can't
that's-
help it?
That's fair. If you are a normal grown ass woman and you have to go anywhere and all you order is chicken tenders,
Oh,
that is an ick.
are you joking? Like if you take her to like a steakhouse and she orders like
Chicken
fucking
tenders.
chicken.
I'm like, that's an ick.
Oh, that's
I mean,
trash.
granted, it's a cheap date, and I'm not going to complain about that part of it. However, in terms of, and I'm a foodie, so this is why it's an ick to me. If you're ordering chicken tenders everywhere we go, I'm like, this is
like venture
what
out.
are you 12?
Literally 12.
There was a guy that was in high school with me. Went to a Japanese steakhouse back home.
Wait, which one? Wasabi or Little Tokyo?
Tokyo.
I love Little Tokyo.
Dude tried to order chicken tenders.
At Little Tokyo?
Yeah.
Are you joking?
No.
Oh, that's really sad.
Swear to God.
Maybe he just wasn't exposed to anything else.
He was.
Little Tokyo is fucking amazing.
Tokyo slaps.
Slaps. Hard
I
plug.
cannot believe this Laker game is going
What?
as far as it is. This is crazy. 2 OTs. Anyway, back to it. Yeah, and Nick, don't order chicken tenders everywhere we fucking go.
Next time we go out to eat, I'm gonna order chicken tenders.
Well, I'm not trying to date you, so order whatever the hell you want.
You guys see what I have to deal with?
You don't have to deal with that much. I'm quite the delight.
I'm a delight. Okay.
Is that a Virgo thing?
It is a Virgo thing. Honestly, we're very full of ourselves, Virgos. Libra. Well, what else are you? What's your moon and rising?
I don't know what any of that means.
Oh.
You can tell me where I am right now.
Do you know what time you were born?
Something like 2 something a.m.
I need to know the exact time and location of your birth, and I will do a
Sevierville, Tennessee.
I will do a full birth chart for you, and I will
Sevierville,
give
Tennessee
you
is where I was born.
what time exactly. See, we got to get it out.
I've got it
We can get it
down,
from your.
actually.
Ooh, we can save that topic for another day.
That's fine. Another ick. If a girl on a first date asks me all these questions about my signs and stuff.
Are you serious? That's an ick? Well,
I'm horrified by it.
Really?
On a first date?
Why? I need to know.
Astrology?
Yes, I need to know before we order our entree what your sun, moon, rising signs are. Call your mom right now and tell her, yes, I'm one of those girls. Like, call her right. I need to know. Like, before we're ordering, don't even get me a Diet Coke. I'm getting a water. I'm going to get a salad. And then whenever you decide to give me your time of and location of birth, then we can talk.
Yeah, well, those are very deep questions for a first date.
What do you talk about on a first date?
I'm a conversationalist. I can talk about anything. Literally, I'm like, tell me about your childhood trauma.
That's
where I start.
where
Why are you fucked up? And I'll tell you why I'm fucked up.
astrology is where he draws the line, but we're talking about childhood. They're crying by the end of the first date.
I'm not crying about it. She might be crying about it.
Oh,
I'm usually pretty fine about it. I've come to terms with how I got fucked up. Most people, I would hope that most people our age have, and you can just talk about it and be like, oh, cool, you've gone to therapy. That's great.
Yeah.
And then you just go from there.
Yeah, I feel like everyone should be in therapy.
We're all a different level of fucked up. I think that is a
self-awareness is key.
fact. Exactly. Yeah. So, like, I'll literally never forget. I went on a date with a girl in October, and I wrote something on my Hinge. It was the have a friend write a review about you, and I wrote what one of my friends has said about me in multiple occasions in the past, and the girl was like,
Which is what?
okay, do what?
Which was what?
I don't even remember. I'd
Okay.
have to read it. I have to find it. But she reads that and she goes, okay, but like, what's your actual sell? She goes, I read all that, but like, what's your actual sell? And I was like, oh, you want like the nitty gritty? And she's like, yeah. And I gave it to her. I was like, this is what I have to offer. I was like, I'm chill as fuck. I'm not gonna love bomb you. Like, this is it. Take it or leave it. I don't really care. I'm very happy alone. You can be a supplement. That's great. But I don't need a babysitter, nor do I want to babysit somebody.
Yeah.
And she was like, great answer.
Mm.
And I was like, lovely. And there we go. So that's how it's done. And then so yeah, I am pro get your childhood trauma out of the way at the beginning. And then you can just base it off there, because that's where everyone's issues inherently come from.
Yeah.
Obviously experiences after that, but they start somewhere.
Honestly, I should probably start doing that, but I feel like for the people that are in my new age range for dating, may not have experienced theirs yet.
No, they've probably experienced
You
it. They just
think?
haven't processed it yet.
Yeah.
They haven't gotten to the age where
They're,
it's starting to manifest in itself, because external factors are
you know what? That's a
having
valid point.
them actually revert back to that stage.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I probably didn't come to terms with it until I was 30.
I did have
Maybe
a
a little
hard
bit younger,
pivot.
but
I had a
over.
hard pivot at 30. I really did. Like, I feel like I started deep diving into myself more than other people for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like 30 is when I really started, like, loving myself more than other people.
Yeah, I think at 30, I think most people come to a realization at that point that, I mean, granted, I mean, I'm just 32, but like,
Yeah.
I've enjoyed the first 2 years of my 30s more than probably not that I didn't have a great fucking time between 27 and 29, but like, I've enjoyed being 30, 31, and 32.
Yeah.
I think it's gotten better. Like,
Yeah.
I know myself better. I have more money. Like, I have a closer knit group of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think people underrate being 30 because they're scared of it. And it's like, nah, you're good.
No.
30's the new 25, and
30 is amazing.
40's the new 30.
30 is amazing. Honestly, you can afford to do whatever you want to do, which is great. You can travel. I solo travel, you solo travel. Like, you're no longer, I guess, afraid to do the things that you would have done before. And you just have more freedom. Like, I don't know. And I feel like for me, too, I got divorced at 31. So I feel like when I started really, like, looking into myself and, like, learning more about myself, it helped me shed all the things that, like, I didn't need. And I feel like I've been flourishing ever since doing that.
Yeah, I'm a huge proponent of doing things alone. I think if you can do things alone, you can do anything.
Yeah.
I think doing things alone is one of the scariest things people have to go through. Like, I go eat dinner by myself like once a month. Find a new restaurant, sit at the bar, talk to the bartender, talk to people around me, get a steak, just a couple glasses of wine, a couple old fashions, just like disconnect for hour and a half, and just kind of enjoy the random people that I meet, and just make random like connections here and there with bartenders, and then you get good service after that. And so like, it is actually a hobby of mine to totally do that. And so I think it's a blast. And then went to Istanbul by myself for like 5 days, and that was
That's so cool.
incredible. Not having to deal with other people's plans and stuff, and made my own plans, did my own thing. Like, I went on this boat cruise, met a guy from Nashville, and I was like, this is tight.
That's so random. I love that.
And so, like, not having to dictate your plans around anyone, just kind of do things on your own is really, really undervalued. And I understand that's definitely different for girls. Like, it's scarier.
Yeah.
But if you go to safe places,
Just be aware of your surroundings. I solo travel too,
Yeah.
so
If you're aware of your surroundings, and again, just like
share your location.
share your location, and like if you do group activities, if you start doing things like and meet new people, like this is the best fucking way to travel, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I find it so difficult.
It's so liberating.
It is, and like having to do things that other people want you to do that you don't want to do, and then they're bitching about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hungry, my feet hurt. I don't want to do that.
And like no one ever, whenever you try and like go on a group trip, no one ever has any money to, and it's so annoying.
That happens.
Yeah, it's so like I
everyone's in
can't.
different financial situations, and sometimes you. This sounds fucking douchey as hell, but sometimes you don't want to accommodate for that.
And it's like because
I want to do these things.
Yeah.
Like I don't really. I'm sorry you can't. I feel bad. You should still come, but like I want to do this boat cruise that costs $250. And if you can't afford it, like
I'm so
sorry.
Like I bust my ass. Like
Yeah.
I want to be able to do the things that like I want to be able to do.
This is part of what I want to do, and I want to do it. So like, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Still love you, but like,
it is what it is.
I'll bring you back a doggy bag.
I'll bring you back. I'll get you a magnet.
You want Taco Bell?
Oh, okay. So this was really fun. I really enjoyed talking to you.
This was good.
No, I
do
love
this
it.
more often.
Yeah.
We kind of just touched on a few different things.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what this is generally going to be.
Yeah.
We might get into more specific things at some point, but I think overall, we're just going to banter. If you like it, cool. If you don't, fuck you.
You're lame. And also, if you've stuck around this long, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. I like to do everything in gratitude. So I'm extremely grateful for this opportunity. And I'm grateful that we, have the resources to be able to pursue our passions, which is amazing. Also, since I am a football girl, I do plan on having some good guests later on for football season. No, it's actually like huge guests. Like some really big ones, so I'm really excited about it.
Are they gonna fit on this couch? Huge or like? I think multiple definitions of huge.
With both of us on it, probably not. We'll get another chair. That's actually what happened to that ottoman. One of them sat on that, and like the legs broke off of it.
Yeah, so we'll get them.
We'll have to get them an industrial size.
There we go.
But yeah, so thank you guys so much.
Great episode. Thanks, team.
Yeah.
We will talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Bye.